Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with theblogtoread.com. Interesting watch here. I really like this one. This is a newer watch from Christopher Ward, a UK-based watchmaker that sells online. These are interesting watches, very, very popular, but this one really kind of blew me away. At first I wasn't sure what to make of it, and then as I wore it and used it, this thing really became one of my favorite watches. This is the C600 Tritech Diver Elite, and this is obviously in their diver collection. So what's going on here? We have a 43mm wide steel case, PVD coated black dial, and it's kind of a matte black look to it. Same thing with the dial. The sapphire crystal here is very highly domed. Part of it has to do with the fact that this is water resistant to 500 meters, and doming the crystal really helps. Now that creates a little bit of distortion, but in this watch that doesn't really matter because the dial is still so easy to read because of those giant green hands and green hour markers. And in addition to them being so big, they also have tritium gas tubes in them, so you get about 25 years of illumination, and you don't need to charge it with light or anything like that. And the color of the tritium gas tubes is blue, so it's very nice. It's not super bright, but in the dark it works very well. Helium release valve, and you can see there's that little green accent right there. The movement inside the watch is a Sellita SW200, which is basically a clone of a 2824, an ETA 2824, so it's an automatic, works fine. It's got the date in there. Rubber diver strap, very comfortable watch, easy to read. Interesting rotating diver's bezel here. It has sort of a smooth look, not a lot of sharp edges, and that tends to not signify, I guess you could say, very high quality. But in this instance, it moves very nicely, and what I want to say about the bezel is that you can't really tell by looking at it, but it is just so nice to feel. You get a good grip on it, but it's not rough. I felt a lot of sort of rotating diver's bezels that they're sharp. They like dig into your hand if you're moving it, especially if they have any resistance to them. You don't want to do that. You're going to get like major calluses just by operating the bezel, and you don't want that. That would really suck. You can see that the size is not crazy. This is a very respectably sized watch. If you're the kind of guy that wants like a massively sized divers or sports watch, this isn't for you. But if you're the kind of guy that wants something that you can wear every single day and be happy with, this is a really great choice. In addition to this black dial with green hour indicators, there's two other versions, one with metallic blue and I believe with metallic yellow. But this is probably the most serious looking one. So I'm pretty much a big fan of these. I can easily recommend it. If you don't like this rubber diver strap, it's comfortable as hell. But if you don't like it, you can get probably just a ton of other things that would look good with this. Maybe like a NATO strap or something like that. I also applied Christopher Ward for making a diver's watch, which is very functional, very comfortable, but different looking. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't a lot of stuff out there that looks like this. I tend to prefer the 12 o'clock hour indicator on a watch like this to be different for orientation purposes, but it works for me, and I think part of that is because of the Christopher Ward logo right there, which helps orientate the dial so you know where 12 o'clock is if you're looking at it from different angles. And you can see that even at sort of extreme angles there, it's not impossible to read the time. Again, this is the Christopher Ward C600 Tritech Diver Elite watch. US price is about $615. It's 399 British pounds. You can get it from Christopher Ward's website, and you can read the full review at ablogtoread.com. Thanks.